Nobody is immune from discouragement. Those times where we feel like giving up or giving in the Christian life. Paul addresses this multiple times. He addresses it in Hebrews, he addresses it in Corinthians, he addresses it to Timothy. The need to continue to persevere, to continue to fight forward. A matter of fact, one of the analogies that Paul uses so often is that of a fighter, spiritual warfare. The battles of the Christian life are not easy. And I believe, especially during the time that we're in right now, many of you may be working from home, doing all these things, getting discouraged with the events going on around us, finances, and Satan knows when to attack. He knows that our weakest moments are when we are weak, when we are struggling, when things are going rough, when we get discouraged. And so today, I want to encourage you with some of the things that Paul tells Timothy, especially, but we're also looking at Corinthians as well. He looks at it and says, "That you therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Christ Jesus. And the things that you have heard from me among many witnesses, commit these things to faithful men who will be able to teach others also. You therefore must endure hardship as a good soldier of Jesus Christ." Battles are never easy. Nobody wants to run into the midst of a battle or a fight. But there are times when that is absolutely necessary. You look throughout history where we salute those who fought for our freedom as a country, but realize this: there is a spiritual battle going on, and Satan wants you to give up. He wants you to give in. He wants you to say, "I quit. I'm done." And Paul looks and he says, "Now, you need to stand, but not in your own strength, but stand in the grace that is in Christ Jesus." Our strength does not come from within ourselves. Our strength does not come from within our ability to lift ourselves up. Our strength comes from God. And he says, "Now rely on this strength and stand firm." In Second Corinthians, he looks and he says, both of these in chapter 4, he says, "Therefore, since we have this ministry of sharing the gospel," he says, "we have received mercy, that mercy from Christ. We do not lose heart." Verse 16 goes on and says, "Therefore, we do not lose heart, even though the outward man is perishing, yet the inward man is being renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, is working for us a far more exceedingly and eternal weight of glory. While we do not look at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporary, but the things which are not seen are eternal." Today, I want to encourage you. If Satan is whispering in your ear, all the things going on around you, you feel like you want to just give up. You want to just crawl into that hole or go into the closet and hide. Today, stand firm. Do not give in to the voices that are telling you to quit, to give up. Today, stand in the strength of Christ. Do not lose heart. And part of that is focusing and remembering that the things that we are fighting for, the things that we are moving toward, is the gospel. It is that which we are looking forward to when Jesus comes back. He is our eternal reward. Heaven is our eternal reward, not the things of this earth. And he looks and says, now, when you begin to put those things in perspective, the things that we are discouraged about in this life are nothing compared to the greatness of what we are going to receive when we stand in glory. So today, I want to encourage you, in the midst of the fight, in the midst of the battle, Satan wants you to give up. Today, stand strong. Do not give up. Do not give in. Do not let those voices of surrender win in your mind. And I say this from my own experience, because one of the things that Satan attacks in me so often is to just give up, to quit. You're not making a difference. This is not working. This is that, whatever the circumstance, the situation is, health, mental, physical, spiritual, any of those things. When it gets tough, it's that voice that says, you just want to quit. I want to encourage you today, do not give up. Do not quit. God is working forth a greater purpose in your life than you can ever imagine. Today, stand strong in His grace. Do not give up. Do not let up. Be the soldier who continues to stand even in the midst of the battles. And I'll tell you this, the reward is coming. Maybe not in this life, but in the next, when we stand before Jesus in glory, perfected through the blood of Christ. I encourage you today, continue to stand firm in your faith.